Was this an epic fail or a success? Stay till the end of the video.
Hey, how's it going? Hey guys, my name's Tony and you are watching Big Daddy's Reviews. So, on my channel, I like to review tech stuff, fun stuff, geeky stuff, and if you like geeky things like this, please let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe, but definitely let me know in the comments below. Yo, I'm a child of the 80s. I'm a big kid. I'm in my mid-40s. I have a teenage son who's a later teen who we're both going to start thinking about doing some cosplay together, some dad-son bonding. And what a better way than busting ghosts, y'all. So I wanted to go ahead and start to build out a kit for doing a Ghostbusters cosplay. And I really wanted to make something, well, use something that was really top-notch. Now, if you're like me, I'm a big giant geek. I've done all the reviews. I've read all the reviews. I've watched all the reviews. I'm a YouTube junkie. Not only do I have this YouTube, but I have a YouTube channel called Faith and Coffee Bean. It's all about coffee. So guys, I like doing stuff like this. That's why I say let me know in the comments below if you want to see more of it. Let me just kind of show you something just as a comparison. This is the Regal Cinemas Afterlife Ghost Trap that they released. And I went ahead and put some weathering on it. I hope this looks really cool. Went ahead and made this look a little more metallic. And this is just really nice. And this is just to kind of give a base point. When you go into Spirit Halloween and you get their really affordable, basically ghost trap, it's something very similar to this. Now the batteries have gone out on this. Maybe I'll replace the batteries on it. But yeah, so this is something really cool, but this is just kind of giving you an idea as far as what to look for. I have been obsessing about the 2 in the Box by HasLab, and I unfortunately I wasn't able to grab one of those. But I like to do what I collect kind of on the cheap. I am very frugal, and maybe you're like me. So I always try to figure out the most frugal way to do it. Now I've done, like I said, a lot of research on which ones to buy, which ones not to buy. Big fan of Ghostbusters News, big fan of those folks and a lot of cosplayers. But this one by Spirit Halloween is the one that just had literally sparked my fancy. So basically it's about $179. We're off the Halloween season, so I was able to get it for 20% off. So I paid basically about $150. I think the 2 in the Box originally went for $300 or $400, and then basically on the secondary market like eBay, I can't find one for less than $400, maybe $500. I wasn't gonna spend that. So this one has some really great features in it. One of the awesome features it has is it actually makes smoke. And there's a lot of folks who've gotten the 2 in the Box who have done the smoke mod and all that. I kind of wanted something that would just work for me right from the get-go for cosplay, and also I'm a collector. I want to put this on the shelf. I have a proton pack. So I'm gonna be doing a video on my proton pack, so definitely be looking for that. But let's get this bad boy unboxed. I definitely want to do that. I want to mess around with this thing. Like I said, I'm in my mid-40s. My wife and I were having dinner and out and about doing errands, and I literally told her, I'm like, oh, look, my ghost trap just arrived. I got to go home and open up my adult man toy. See, all that's what this is. All right, so let me go ahead and let's get this opened up. So what's really cool about this is I love the packaging on the outside. I love the fact to think that this would probably be for Spirit Halloween. I recently got the Proton Pack from HalloweenCostumes.com or Fun.com. Their packaging was a little drab and boring, but I was okay because I'm super happy with the Proton Pack. The cool thing about Spirit Halloween, even on the outside of this, just in case you're wondering, the outside packaging did say Spencer's. I know that Spirit Halloween and Spencer's partner together. I believe they're owned by the same company. So that's pretty cool. So it's nice to see some really neat packaging on there. And I did look first to see if this was available in any local Spencer's, and I couldn't get it. So that's why I went online to Spirit Halloween. Let's go ahead and get this opened up. All right, so let's get it out of the blister pack. Awesome, awesome. Inside there is a very colorful and big, basically, instruction manual. I really like this. This is neat. That is really, really cool. So you really know what you're doing. All right, so wow, this is just awesome, y'all. I think this is really beautiful. This is just cool. Let's like I said, let's get the blister pack off. Okay. I probably am not going to keep the box, even though I'm not that type of collector. I'm a firm believer in opening my toys. I know some people cringe when they hear that. I have friends that collect and they're just like, dude, what are you doing? I think that things need to come out. I like the idea of cosplaying, so wow. Oh, this is so impressive. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, I'm so impressed with the feel in the hand. Oh, wow. It feels cold to the touch. It's been outside. I know it's not metal, but man, this is just the difference in the construction. It's just fantastic. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I wish I could translate touch into YouTube. So inside you of course have the trap. I am one of those folks that I grew up doing CB radio and ham radio. So I love seeing cords like this, and I cannot wait. I love the fact that it's the two prong here, and that this really feels like it's like from the, something that would be used in radio or used in the Air Force or the military. I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan. I love the fact that the prop designers, this is all like found stuff. So a lot of these things when they were making the props, or they kind of found different parts to put it together. Here's a syringe for adding the water, which I do believe you definitely need. Here are the gloves that come with it. Like I said, we're gonna start doing some cosplay. So this is a good starter kit. Wow, these really feel like good quality. I'm very, very impressed. I was not expecting that. These feel like you could actually use them. That is wild. Okay, so that's like, feels like in-world stuff. Craziness, wow. I am surprised, surprised, surprised. And then of course they include this belt. This will probably go to my son. This is a utility belt. As far as some of the utility belts I've seen out there, probably not the best one, but the fact that it's included is just awesome. This is just one less thing I'll need to buy for my teenager. My teenager is 18 years old, so he's an older teen, so he's kind of adult size. And then let's get to the shining glory of this. That is the pedal. Wow. That is so cool. Let's set this aside. Y'all, I am so impressed. Look at this pedal. This is just fantastic. This feels so good. It's actually hard to push down, which I've watched a lot of reviews. A lot of people have said that. I'm actually really happy about that, because if this existed in real life, it would be something kind of to that effect. Wow, let me show you a little closer look. This is so cool. I am geeking out. Wow, this is just fantastic. The quality on this is just wild. I really love how they put in these cables. I love the fact that there's the ribbon cable, and the design of the stickers is really well made. Wow. I used to build PCs. My first PC was a Commodore 64. So, I mean, this fits right into the universe. This screams 80s. The relay switch looks really good. Man, that is just awesome. For this 80s child, I don't think you can get better than this. This is just really cool. Again, the 2 in the box or the Maddie one is fantastic, and in no way, shape, or form would I knock that. I really think that is a really cool way to go. But if you're like me and you're a person that's always trying to find the most budget way of doing things, this is just fantastic. That is just really cool. Cannot wait to put batteries on that. And then of course, here's the trap itself. I love the fact that this is metal. So, wow. So I believe this is called a resistor on the side. Forgive me if there's any crazy huge fans out there if I'm getting that wrong. Wow, that is just really cool. A lot of this feels like it's actual real parts. The wheels. There is someone on Etsy selling a metal upgrade to the wheels. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that, because I would really like some metal wheels here. Here is the opening to add in the water, which we will do. And the really big seller for this was the fact that the belt clip is included on here. I might go ahead and do an upgrade later on for that, but I do enjoy that they included that. Wow, I am just blown away, y'all. Here is the top for opening it. The metal to turn it on for the switch. This wonderful light. Gosh, I am just very impressed with this. I know that a couple reviews that I've watched, they talked about the concept of maybe taking away some of this weathering, like it's a little too much. I actually really like the weathering on this. I think it's one of the best things. And then what's really cool is that you could use this to actually turn on the actual volume. So that is just really, really great. Keep that up. And then of course you have the switches back here, which you could actually turn. That is just fantastic. I love that. Like I mentioned, I have over here the Regal Cinemas popcorn bucket. And again, I know that this isn't the same quality, but this is very similar to what was out there in the market 5 years ago. There wasn't stuff like this. And I do really enjoy that popcorn bucket, but goodness gracious, y'all. I'm really digging this. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna put some batteries in here, start to turn it on and mess around with it. But y'all, I am so happy. This is so cool. If I would have had this, like I said, I'm in mid 40s. I was born before Ghostbusters came out. And man, if I had this back in 84, 85, wow, I would have been the coolest kid on the block. I'm loving it.
All right, y'all, it's time for the moment of truth. So I'm going to tell you right now, this isn't what I was expecting, and I want you to listen closely. All right, my friends, I don't like to be negative on stuff, but I did reach out to Spirit Halloween. I talked to them via chat, and I sent them a video. I'm going to show that video to you in just a sec. Man, so sad. My Ghostbusters heart is broken. It's just too quiet.
Let me show you what I'm talking about. So I activate it, and I'm a very tech savvy person. The volume is completely turned on. Go ahead and activate the unit. And you could barely hear the volume. I mean, it's like whisper quiet. And if I go ahead and lower it, it's gone. But I mean, the volume just isn't there. And it's really sad and really disappointing because I'm a big collector. I mean, you can see right here, I have other stuff and I really had a lot of high hopes for this. So kind of sad. I definitely want to return this because this is not what I want. Like I said, the volume just is totally off, you know, kind of stinks.
All right, my friend. So here's the thing. Like I said, I don't like to be a negative person. I really try to find the good in a lot of stuff, but this just wasn't good. This could have been a one-off situation. I did reach out to Spirit. I wasn't very happy with the way that the customer service asked me to send them a video and then basically was like, here's the return label and just send it back. I was hoping I could take it back to somewhere like in Spencer's and either just get my money and rebuy one faster, or I was really hoping they would just send out a replacement. I don't know. I was hoping they'd make it better. I actually wrote to them and did tell them that this was for a review on my YouTube channel. The reviews that I watched from all the other reviewers were amazing. They talked about the sound being super loud, so I think maybe this was a one-off. Maybe I'll wait until the Halloween season is coming about us again, and I'll go in person. But I'm a little bummed, and I wish this would have been better. Thanks for watching. If you like reviews like this, make sure you like and subscribe. If you really want to see some more geek stuff like this, let me know in the comments below.